Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Adam from ElliotOracle.com, and it is time for this month's tarot message for August 2025 for the astrological sign of Virgo. So, if you're a Virgo or have a lot of Virgo in your chart, I'm going to pick 3 cards for you where we're going to put a focus on what your best opportunities are for August, but also potential pitfalls that you're going to want to avoid. And before I get into this, please do like and subscribe to the channel because it really does help my channel out. So first we're going to go into where it's best for you to place your focus, Virgo, for the month of August. And we have the Eight of Cups. And I just love this card. It's so full of symbolism. Number one, we got this figure who's walking away from us, and he's walking toward the land of water and grottos. And this is the realm of emotions, intuition, or feelings. And so, too, for you, Virgo, this next month, you might be needing to walk away from the crowd, walk away from the world, walk away from external obligations, and really get back in tune and in touch with your depth, with what's authentic within you. This is also illustrated with the eclipse that's happening on the card, where the moon is blocking out the sun. And the sun is our image, it's our career self, it's our best foot forward, it's our smiles for social media, on the covers of things. And yet the moon is our inner self, the real us. What's been going on beneath the surface? Have you been tuning inward? Have you been listening to what your inner self has been trying to call your attention to? Are you being kind to that part of yourself? Are you really honoring your feelings? Are you so concerned with what everybody else has an expectation of you with? Or are you tuning inward and making yourself the priority? You know, if there's one flaw for Virgo, it is that they can be extremely selfless. They can often give of themselves to make an organization run efficiently or to help others. But a lot of times they can sometimes feel a little shortchanged, like I just did all this for you and there isn't an equal exchange of energy. And yet, sometimes it isn't about waiting for the others to reciprocate what we've put out there. Sometimes the lesson is that we have to provide that for ourselves, that no one's going to run in and save us and finally recognize everything about us, that we need to recognize what we need. We need to give that to ourselves. And so, Virgo, I feel like this Eight of Cups is really pulling you inward into a place of self-love and also a place of authenticity, calling a spade, allowing yourself to see what really is in front of you, and nurturing yourself, really listening to what your inner heart has to tell you. The advice from your inner wisdom, if you're a Virgo, for August is the Four of Cups. Notice the Cups cards coming up for you, Virgo. Cups, element of water, has to do with feelings and emotions. The Four of Cups can represent a stuck emotion. We see this figure here under the tree. He's so worried about his problems. He's worried about the future. He's thinking about the past. He's picking things apart into a million pieces. And he's missing the forest for the trees, because right in front of his nose is a hand coming out of a cloud offering him a golden cup, a golden opportunity, offering him the divine love that is right there, right next to him. And so too for you, Virgo, there is light around you. There is divine love, and it is a breath away. It is surrounding you. And yet if you're in your head too much, if you're picking things apart into little minuscule pieces and chewing over every little detail or every little slight, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss all of this joy that you could be attuning to right now because you're so focused on the negative. So sometimes the Four of Cups will say, it's time to open yourself to receiving that which is being given, that which is right in front of you. And this is that authentic source energy, this loving light energy that is around you. Not to sound too hokey or cliche or hippy dippy here, but there is definitely love all around you right now. And you might have forgotten to tune into it, or you might be so distracted by a problem that you're closing yourself off. Notice the figure's posture on the Four of Cups. His arms are crossed across his chest. His legs are crossed. He is X'd off. He is closed off to that source energy. This is a time for you to realize that it's right here. And you may need to withdraw or retreat from the situation, as the Eight of Cups is showing, in order to feel that. The final card we're going to go into for Virgo is potential pitfalls this next month that you want to avoid, or opportunities that you want to take full advantage of. And we get the King of Swords, who can be a pitfall card and an opportunity card, and I can explain. The King of Swords can be a pitfall card because the King of Swords represents the status quo. He is rigid. He is stuck in his ways. It is his way or the highway. He can represent organizations that we're involved in where it's very rigid. There isn't a lot of wiggle room. There isn't a lot of flexibility or freedom. You have to follow a very narrow path to get to your goals. And yet, this can feel very stifling. So what could hinder you? A pitfall could be falling into the status quo too much. Just doing things the same way because the external system around you is keeping you in that place. You might be forgetting that you absolutely have a choice right now with what you desire or what you want to do in your life. But you need to flip the script or break out of whatever restrictive confines have held you prisoner here. But the King of Swords can also be a helper because he can represent that part of you that just cuts through the BS and says, you know what? I'm going to take charge. I'm the authority figure here in my life, and this is what makes the most sense for me to do right now. This is a card of discipline, and most importantly, self-discipline. And when I see King of Swords next to these Cups cards, you might need some self-discipline with your emotions so that they're not running you, but that instead you're governing them. You're channeling them appropriately. Self-discipline is the greatest form of self-love or self-care this next month. And so it's really easy to look at other people and say, they're sloppy, they're messy, they're not honoring things, they're coloring out of the lines. And yet, this card can sometimes say, hey, maybe it's time to notice the places where emotionally you're being sloppy, or you're coloring out of the lines, or you've allowed something to become a mess. It's so easy to find or criticize that in other people because people and relationships, they can be mirrors for the things that we don't always face in ourselves. So that King of Swords can be a helper for you. If you're starting to notice patterns in others, you might want to ask yourself, am I guilty of that too? Am I doing that? Or is this something in me that I'm just really irritated by that I need to come to terms with? So that is the month message for you, Virgo. I do hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want a more in-depth reading, you might also want to listen to your moon sign and rising sign. And also, if my style of reading really resonates with you, why not get a one-on-one tarot session with me directly? You can book that at elliotoracle.com. I also have email readings available there, signed books, and a ton of free tarot content as well, with card descriptions and all sorts of goodies. So do head to the website, elliotoracle.com. Otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful month of August, my dear Virgos, and just take good care of yourself, and I'll see you again here next time.